Hello guys, welcome to Learning with Prep Class. I am your tutor, Adindu. In this video, I'll be solving questions 81 to 85 from the Aqua Basic Science 2016 questions. After this video, you will have gained understanding on how to carefully select the correct answer when solving questions in basic science. It's usually fun having you guys around, and I know this video will be a worthwhile session. Do not forget to like and subscribe on our YouTube channel. You can go the extra mile of leaving a comment so we can communicate for effective learning. Without further ado, let's zoom in. Question 81. These bodies are established to monitor and maintain environmental balance and conservation, except A. FEPA, B. NAFCON, C. NESREA, D. NERDC. For us to carefully select the correct answer, we need to analyze all of the options and see which one best answers our question. Now, in looking at all of these options, we just need one that is an exception to all of them. And if you look closely, there's one of these options that has to do with education and not environmental balance. And most school curriculum is usually endorsed by one of these options. And if you look closely, you'll see it is NERDC. So we are going to be looking at the meaning of all of these acronyms to see which one is our correct answer. Now, FEPA, FEPA, Federal Environmental Protection Agency, so it has to do with environment and conservation. NAFCON, NAFCON, National Fertilizer Company of Nigeria, it also has to do with environment and conservation. NESREA, National Environmental Standards and Regulations Enforcement Agency. It also has to do with environment and conservation. Now, NEDEC, or they call it NERDC, Nigeria Education Research and Development Council. So basically, this is our correct answer. It has nothing to do with environment and conservation. So basically, it has to do with education. And if you are observant, you see our curriculum is endorsed by NERDC. All right, let's check it out. Question 81, option D, NERDC is the correct answer. Let's look at the next question. Question 82. A good media program should not A. be educative, B. enhance decision making, C. provide adequate information, D. discourage gender bias. For us to carefully select the correct answer, we need to analyze all of the options and see which one best answers our question. Now, a good media program should not be educative. That's not actually our answer, because a good media program should be educative. If it's a good media program, it has to be educative. It has to impact to the viewers, so it should be educative. Option B, should not enhance decision making. A good media program should enhance decision making. Why will it be a good media program if it's not enhancing decision making? It should enhance decision making if it's a good media program. Option C, provide adequate information. A good media program should provide adequate information. It should provide adequate information. So option C is not our correct answer. It should provide adequate information. Option D, should not discourage gender biases. So a good media program should discourage gender biases. So if you look at all of these options, you see we basically have no answer to this. No one of these answers is telling us exactly what a good media program should not be. So for question 82, we would have no answer to this question. All right, let's look at the next question. Question 83. Reproductive health may not A. help detect infectious disease early. B, assist couple in family planning issues. C, encourage spread of sexually transmitted infection. D, reduce adolescent pregnancy. For us to carefully select the correct answer, we need to analyze all of the options and see which one best answers our question. Now, our question is basically saying reproductive health may not help detect infectious disease. We know reproductive health would help detect infectious disease. It would help detect infectious disease. So this is not our correct answer. B, reproductive health may not assist couple in family planning issues. Reproductive health will definitely assist couples in family planning issues. So this is more also our answer. Reproductive health may not encourage spread of sexually transmitted infection. Yes, reproductive health will never encourage the spread of sexually transmitted infection because that's not one of the jurisdictions of reproductive health. Rather, it will discourage spread of sexually transmitted infection. So our answer to question 83 would be option C. Now, reproductive health may not, option D, reduce adolescent pregnancy. We know one of the essence of reproductive health is to reduce adolescent pregnancy. So amongst all of these, what reproductive health may not do is to encourage spread of sexually transmitted infection. So option C is our correct answer. Let's check it out. Question 83, option C is our correct answer. Let's look at the next question. Question 84. The diagram represents A, carpel, B, stamen, C, sepal, D, petal. For us to carefully select the correct answer, we need to have an understanding of the question, then we analyze the options and see which one best answers the question. Now, if you look at all of these options, you would understand that they have to do with the parts of a flower. So we are going to be looking at the diagram of a flower to see which one represents this diagram in the question. Now here's the diagram of a flower, and if you look closely, you will see that the diagram in our question looks like this. So it is the stamen. The stamen. That's the male reproductive part in flower. The male reproductive part which contains the anther and the filament. And in the anther, you can find the pollen grains. And this is the female reproductive part. But for our question, stamen will be our correct answer because this looks like the diagram in our question. Let's go back to our question. We look at it. Stamen will be our correct answer. Option B. Let's check it out. Question 84, option B, stamen, is our correct answer. Let's look at the next question. Question 85. The effect of deforestation does not include A, cycles imbalance, B, wood depletion, C, drought and famine, D, wildlife conservation. For us to carefully select the correct answer, we need to analyze all of the options and see which one best answers our question. Now the question is saying the effect of deforestation. So which one of these does not include the effect of deforestation? Let's look at all of the options. A, cycles imbalance. Now this is an effect of deforestation because we know deforestation to be the indiscriminate felling of forest trees. When you cut down forest trees without the government permission. And when all these forest trees are being taken away, it will distort or it will cause an imbalance in our cycles, especially our water cycle. It will cause an imbalance in the water cycle because trees plays a role both in the water cycle and also in the carbon cycle. So it will cause an imbalance in the water cycle and the carbon cycle. So A is not our correct answer. Option B, wood depletion. Wood depletion is also an effect of deforestation. It will reduce the amount of wood because it's an effect of deforestation. Option C, drought and famine. Now, the effect of deforestation also includes drought and farming, because it would distort the water cycle, and there might not be effective rain, because forestry is also contributes to rain formation. So it will distort the water cycle and can lead to drought and farming. Now, option D, wildlife conservation, and this is our correct answer. The effect of deforestation cannot lead to wildlife conservation. Rather, it is leading to wildlife destruction. Because when you destroy the homes of the wildlife, where do you have the wildlife go? So our correct answer would be wildlife conservation, option D. Let's check it out. Question 85, option D, wildlife conservation, is our correct answer. All right, this is how far we can go in this video. I hope we had fun. I'm using this time out to ask us to join our WhatsApp group using this link below, so we can get updates on more videos to come, and we can ask questions and comment on the previous videos we've seen. It was fun having you guys around. Till I come your way again. Bye.